Hey, this is Jason with BuzzHive Marketing. I wanted to show you some of the things that Serge and I were talking about in our last online conversation in terms of compliance and some different things like that. So I just kind of wanted to show you where to look for some of those things. So let's go look at that. So the first thing you're going to notice on this template we have here, something that you'll recognize, is this accept button. And so this message right here, this website uses cookies to provide you with the best browsing experience. Find out more or adjust your settings. And so this is you letting your users know, hey, we are tracking your cookies. And the reason we're doing this, we talked about in our online conversation, but you need this information as the owner of the website, but then you've also got to be transparent and let people know so they can adjust their settings. And you can see that this is a GDPR regulation kind of thing right here that you are adhering to. So they can click accept, and then that just kind of goes away. Now they're free to view the site and use it, knowing that you are tracking what they're doing to help make their site experience better. So the next thing you'll notice is this accessibility button. So you can hide this and it won't be showing while someone's browsing the site if you don't need it, or you can unhide and we'll see this. And you actually have different options of how this button looks. It can be a circle with an icon or different things like that. But when you click on this, it gives a lot of different accessibility tools. And so we won't go through all of these, but if you turn on keyboard navigation, instead of having to use a mouse, people can use buttons on their keyboard to navigate and things will highlight through the site. You can cause the text to be bigger. You can stop animations. Maybe that's something that can be distracting. You can change the contrast of the site, and so everything will kind of change to invert the colors or do a dark contrast or a light contrast. Or you can turn that off to help with visibility, right? You can make the cursor larger like that. You can make it where a line shows up so that they can see that to help with better accessibility. I'm going to make this text go back to normal. You can change the text spacing. Maybe that will help with reading depending on what the need is. You can highlight links, so every link on the page, anything that you could click will show up on the page like this. You can make legible fonts. Basically, it'll override the default formatting of a site, so it might be easier for people to read. Then this one is the
Screen reader enable.
normal.
Reading pace. Normal. 1 of 3. Screen reader enable. Screen reader enable. Reading pace. Normal. 1 of 3.
So it reads to you and it lets you know exactly what's happening. So when you go to the blog page and you select different things,
APR 12, 2018, uncategorized, link.
the reading will run automatically for you.
Marpsum dollar sitamet, consector adipicing elit, Helen test velcan thalis odio, aliquum non lacus fermentum justo vivendum comado, nulla vehicula nisi agitalan corpor quam rutrum.
That is so useful. So you can turn that on, turn it off, and you have different levels and different speeds of reading. So there's all these accessibility tools right here. And what's great is if someone turns this on, and the fact that you are tracking their cookies, this will stay on for them the next time they come back to your site, unless they've cleared cookies and that kind of thing. But all of that stays in place. So what we've got on our templates is just some very basic tools that help you stay compliant. Everything is built in right away, but those are the kinds of things you need to be looking for. You can also see on that template that it's secure. It's got an SSL certificate. In fact, let's go and look at that right now. If you click up here, we're using Safari for this example, but you can see that we are at the secured version of the site, so HTTP. Now, since we have an SSL certificate installed, if we try to go to the non-secured version of the site, it's going to automatically go to the secured version because we want people to be secure on the site. And so if this was not secure, there would be an error right here that said, this site not secure, and you could look at the certificate or the lack thereof and see exactly what kind of danger you were in. So security, adherence, and then there's a lot of other things that we talked about as well, but this was just kind of a visual to see exactly what we were talking about. So if you have any questions, reach out to us at buzzhivemarketing.com, direct message us on social media, and we'd love to talk about what you need.